So oftentimes I'm asked, Ecor, can I play Face Hunter or X deck without legendaries or on a budget? And with Face Hunter, the answer is yes. I basically took out the Rinling's Rifle and Barrack Kodobane to make this new version of the deck with tracking and the Bloodseeker. Bloodseeker to replace the Rinling's Rifle because it's a weapon, it can potentially do damage to the face, it can still be a removal, and it can scale a little bit, which is cool, and do extra damage, so that's really nice. And then I put in tracking for Barrack because Barrack is used to find a few cards at the end of the game to finish off your opponent, and tracking can at least help you do that a little bit if you draw it late game. And for the mulligans of this deck, basically all you want to do is you want to hard search for 1-drops. That's it. Basically hard search for 1-drops. You can keep a Doggy Biscuit if you want to, if you already have 1-drops, and if you have the coin, Warsong Wrangler isn't that bad. And you might be wondering how successful is this deck? Well, it ended up going 7-2 2 days ago, which is when I made the budget build itself, so I would say that it is pretty good. If you have any questions, let me know. And don't forget, if you like fun educational content like this, feel free to hit the like button, comment any questions or concerns, and hit the sub button with the notification bell. Let's jump into it. To get rid of everything, we need to look for a better 1-drop. Doggy Biscuit is a nice follow-up, but we need an actual 1-drop play, and the fact that we don't have one is freaking me out, I'm gonna be honest. The lack of a 1-drop play here is genuinely freaking me out. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe, okay, we got a, whew, okay. I wouldn't be as freaked out if it wasn't against a Hunter, but Hunter is a very aggressive class. Don't have Wound Prey. Wound Prey wrecks me. Everything else is fine. Coin Quick Shot would be kind of lame. But at least his coin would be gone, so it wouldn't be that big of a deal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 other cards. 10, 11 cards I'd be happy with. I don't know. Adorable Infestation is so good, and yet so incredibly situational as a turn 1 play. Oh my god, no. No, no, no. Pump it up, he gets a 1-2. But I pump up my board. And pump up this as well. He gets to kill off the 4, kill off the 1. Who even runs the Trog anymore? Maybe I should run the Trog. No, because the Trog isn't even that good. It really isn't. It's really not great. It used to be good when it copied itself and you could put like Ramming Mount and Doggy Biscuit on it. But it's not a good card.
Muzzle their magic.
That's fine, I wasn't really gonna do that much anyway. You kill the 4-1, obviously. You have to. You have to, but then do you kill the 1-1 is the question. It looks like you are gonna kill the 1-1. I am okay with that. Okay. We Wound Prey, hit that, and then we can play a Cub. Now we have board control. We play Warsong Wrangler next turn, looking for probably Trampling Rhino, I would say, to help me kill off anything that he plays on the board and push damage. And then we now have tempo because he doesn't have the coin. He could have Wound Prey as well. Wolper's fine. Cenarian doesn't summon Natalie Celine every time? No. Does for me though. No, Barrack, I'm running with no legendaries because I'm doing a budget thing. I wish they'd bring back Whizbang. Whizbang was such a troll card. We'll kill one and then hit him in the face with the other. Because now this basically means if I had gone face with both, he could have killed one, pumped the other, and potentially killed this. Now he has to choose between 2 minions, and I get a Trampling Rhino, which is not bad.
Hungry, aren't ya?
Okay, I mean, honestly, we knew what that was going to be, right? We knew that that was going to be that. So the question now is, what do I commit to the board? I kind of want to kill the 3-4 and fight for board a little bit, because they're both pretty solid on HP. We're both pretty solid on HP, which makes me think, like, hey, maybe if I do this... Maybe if I do this, it'll be okay. Because then we can hit here and hero power. And he either A, plays a minion this turn, the trampling rhino, and kills my minion, I go face. Or B, he plays the rifle, maybe gets explosive. And if he doesn't, I have total board control and I just snowball from here. And now I don't get like messed up in return. So there's only one card that could save him. It's only like a 70% chance that it does save him, maybe 75. I don't know the exact odds. It's gonna be rifle. He's hovering a card that he didn't just draw from the Warsong Wrangler. If it's Rhino, he plays Rhino, he hits the 2/2. I play Rhino, hit the 7/6. And play my 1/1. And we just keep pushing damage face. Like, that does damage, that's fine. It's not a big deal. And then we'll be ahead on board. We're doing 7 more damage this turn, plus this 3, plus 1. Guardian Og Merchant, fantastic, actually. By doing this, we have solidified our win. The game's over. We were already probably gonna win, but that was just the icing on the cake. Feel like it was good on release, but bad after they didn't update deck recipes for a year. Against anything but Priest Trug ain't too bad. I mean, Trog can be kind of strong, I guess. In the right, yeah. Maybe I do run a Trog instead of tracking, but I do also like tracking instead of Barrack to try to find that one last damage spell to win the game. But maybe instead of Bloodseeker, we run a Trog so we can have another minion on board. But Bloodseeker is also a way to potentially counter a Trog, and it's 4 direct damage minimum to the opponent's face over the course of 2 turns. I just think it's better. Maybe take out one Og Merchant. But Og Merchant on the Anomaly, on Trampling Rhino, on the Initiate are all just so strong as well. But maybe I take out the Og Merchant for 1 dude. Yeah, he's just done. Cool. I like this hand. Ooh, I really like this hand. This hand went from, like, you know, pretty good to really, really good in like 2 seconds. So hopefully, if he doesn't drop the Trog turn 1, we have Wolpertinger, and then we can coin Adorable Infestation. I'm done. I hate this game. This game is dead to me. This game is... I'm gonna play this. It gives me 2 minions on the board. I can't coin anything out, but as soon as that Trog dies, I go friggin' nuts. Okay, as soon as the Trog dies, I go friggin' nuts. And it's gonna be great. It's gonna be fantastic. I think this should be good. Okay, he had nothing else to play. We have tracking. Oh, this is the wrong version. I mean, at the end of the day, it's fine. I don't have any legendaries. Trust me, I promise you I don't have any legendaries. So it's going to be Bonk. Then it's going to be Bonk. Oh no. I can't believe I didn't play that first. I was supposed to do that, and he should be at 4 HP, which means he wouldn't die to a quick shot. Oh no, he's at 4 HP. He'd be at 5 HP, which would just be better in general. I messed up quite a bit. For some reason, yeah, I was like, I need to play this first to kill off the Trog, because if I play anything else, he's going to make a copy. That was bad ordering. If he kills off the 3/4, that's my bad. Rustrat Viper, I'm okay with that. I'm cool with that. Cool as a cucumber about that, you know? Boom, boom, boom. We can play everything. I think I'd rather just kill this off and have pressure on the board. I actually think I go with Quick Shot here because my hand will be empty soon and it's just good direct damage when the time comes. We'll give this Divine Shield and hit. It doesn't die, doesn't take any damage, then we'll do this. And I mean, the only thing that really wrecks me, once again, is the weapon. But he doesn't hit my face, which I'm fine with. I mean, to play around Flame Strike... How do I want to play this out? I mean, that just went horribly wrong for me, didn't it? It went from like, I'm gonna win unless he has one card to he has the one card, so I think I lose. If I hit first and then piercing shot, that's bad. I have to piercing shot first. Because if it's explosive, I lose everything and I don't have a target for this. So I might as well just do that now. And then hit with a 2-1, because if it's freezing, I might be able to give this... Oh, it's not anything. Okay, cool, we'll do that then. It wasn't... Oh, I forgot about Ice Trap. It could have been Ice Trap. But if it had been Ice Trap, it would have been fine, because I just hit with the 1-1 anyway. It's actually not that bad. He's looking for like an explosive. Trampling Rhino really hurts me. He hits the 3-5. Oh, okay, that's not trampling.
That's an upgrade.
That's also fine. I don't really care that much about that. And we ignore his minions and keep going face, I believe. 2 quick shots. Okay. I don't want to trigger a pack or a snake. I'd rather lose my board than that. Yeah, that's fine. We know the other one isn't ice. I think I'd rather play double quick shot because it does more damage quicker. Oh, if it's open the cages though, that sucks. But I guess statistically it's most likely snake or pack, right? There's no way he'd do that. So let me do this.
Let me work my magic.
And then we'll double quick so it's harder to kill off my 3-3. We get to draw a card and it does more damage quicker. The Og Merchant's not great, but we get to kill him technically in 4 total turns, assuming we don't draw anything else. Aimed shot's fine. Quick shot trade's fine. Kill that off's fine. Okay, and then we just flood the board. We kill this, we play this, and we hero power. Okay, so he's technically dead on board next turn. And we'll win the game next turn almost guaranteed if we draw a pump spell, aimed shot, basically anything actually. Almost anything. That's gonna be quick. Okay. That's a lot of damage though. Oh man, I'm at 9. This is a close game that really comes down to the end. Really came down to the wire on that one. But like I said, basically every single card in the game wins me the game this turn, except for like Demon Companion if we low roll, or the Initiate. Actually, I guess also Adorable, but we play Trampling. Hero, hit. This does 4. It could be Pack or Snake. It doesn't really matter because that does 4. Well played. That went pretty well. I'll take it. Okay, so this matchup is winnable. But it's not necessarily super easy to do so because they have a lot of healing. But if we rush them down enough early game, we could still pretty easily kill them. And if it ends up being Thief Rogue, we can still win that game too, as long as they don't pop off too hard. We are going to play the one that gives me 2 minions, because I just think it's the most efficient thing to play. My hope is he's not Rogue. Okay, that's cool. Give me a 1-drop spell. Beautiful. That's not a 1-drop spell. We're gonna play the Bloodseeker because technically it's 2 mana for 4 damage. And even though this is theoretically more total damage to hero power, this does damage faster, and we need to do damage faster in order to kill him off, I think. So my hope is, ooh, aimed shot's not bad. But the idea is with this deck is you want to do damage quickly with your board, do everything you can with your board to deal the damage, and then finish them off with direct damage from hand. Like, I don't want to play aim shot until around turn 6 or 7, ideally. 6 or 7 sounds pretty good. I'm gonna play this, look for trampling, because most likely he'll play at least a small minion in this time, whether it be a tour guide, whether it be even like an armor vendor, something along those lines. He's got to have at least 1 or 2 cheap minions. The 2-1 that does damage based on the damage he takes, And if he's not able to play that and then kill off his own minion at the same time, Trampling Rhino should be able to win me the game. So about now is when we could potentially be looking into using our damage spells to finish off the opponent. Hey, Senor Core, can you send a Shadow Priest code? I don't have a Shadow Priest code though. I'll sub for the whistle. Dude, I love whistling. Is that weird? Because I can't really, sing very well, but I can whistle like a god. He's gonna kill it off and heal 3, yeah. If he ends up dying by 1 HP, that touch nerf, huge. Confirmed, huge. I don't think I even play aimed shot yet though. Warsong again. To get another trampling is actually massive here. Because now even if he plays a Flesh Giant, it dies and he takes 1 damage. And if he plays like anything else, I can do a ton of damage. Like it's a buttload of damage. And we have the 1-2 out there, so if he doesn't kill it and we play aim shot next turn, he takes a ton of damage as well. So we're good. But I don't have a Shadow Priest deck code, I don't think. Oh, actually, I guess I do have one. It's an aggro one. I'm not necessarily sure that it's good, but here you go, I'll send it. So let's see here. He played that and lost a Knoll and a Flesh Giant. That's 2 of his best cards gone. Let's tracking first, see what we get. I would like to take Wolper. No, I'll take the Og Merchant. It's potentially useful with the Trampling Rhino to make it take less damage. And it still has 1 HP, so I can play it for nothing and hit it with Piercing Shot and still do damage. So basically, he's not able to do anything now. Like, he can't play minions unless he's able to kill it off himself to heal. I'm not going to play minions, so he can't heal, and I'm just going to slowly but surely kill him. My hope is this gives him a 3-3 on the board that I can murder. Oh yeah, the one I sent you is the one I played last week that ended up being kind of decent. Really? Okay, that's not good for me. Ramming Mount. Boom, piercing. Just trying to do as much damage as possible. He loses a Mortal Coil. It's not that big of a deal to him. I might end up losing the game, but he's got to start playing stuff at some point, right? I don't know. This is where Barrack really, really comes in handy. Oh my god. So we play this, we give it Divine, no, we do this. We make it immune while attacking and it still ends up giving me 2 extra damage in total.
Let's wreak some havoc. Let's wreak some havoc.
Honestly, if when he drew 3 cards, he got a Felriff from the beginning, I win there. Now he's gonna be able to heal up a bunch of HP and I actually don't win. If he does that twice, I lose. If he does it only once, I win. Don't have a second one. Backfire? Wait, what are you doing for 1? What are you doing for 1 to kill that? There's nothing, right? Oh, that. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Okay, if he had a second one, I would have lost. But we have this to hit the 2-1. This goes face. And then we have Hero Power. Or we can just Piercing Shot, you know? Let's just Hero Power. Hit him with the Well Played. That 1 damage came in clutch from the touch. If I didn't have Piercing Shot anyway, that would have been bad. The problem with this is his Hero Power exists for 1 mana to kill the anomaly. That's the big problem here. I mean, I might have to wait even till like turn 3 to play both of these. The Initiate, Wolpertinger, maybe Demon Companion, all good for turn 1 against Demon Hunter. But the fact that they have a 1 mana, just F you to this 2-1 is super bad. We'll keep it. We'll see what I end up drawing. Worst case scenario, we'll trade away Doggy Biscuit. Okay, Wound Prey. Okay, we got Wolpertinger. That's great. Okay, cool. We're fine. He can only kill 1 of them. We're chilling. Then we're going to play Anomaly into Wound Prey. Pump up 1 of them, do some damage. And then we're going to play Anomaly. No, and then we're gonna play Doggy Biscuit. Okay, that looked like it was gonna be kind of bad, and then it turned out to be pretty decent. Pump this up by 1. I mean, he could Emelish an Aura and kill me or something like that, and if he does that, I lose, but I was gonna probably lose anyway if he had those cards in hand against a Face Hunter. But yeah, I actually like going second with Face Hunter some of the time. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. If I go Doggy Biscuit on, let's just say, the not 2-3, so you can kill this off, I feel like that might be best. So that's what I'm going to do. We're going to kill that off, go face, a 2-3 and a 3-2. Somewhat difficult to kill for him right now. He had to play that, which is nice for me. And then I'm going to start going face with everything now. Piercing Shot to kill whatever minion he plays. Trampling Rhino to follow up.
Each scar.
Oh, good. Each scar, a foe vanquished. I'm okay with that. We're gonna kill off the 2-2 with piercing. Go full face. Warsong Wrangler is so incredibly strong here because it gives me 2 trampling rhinos and I can use piercing shot at any time, and it's a minion on the board. So let's do that. And honestly, just let him continue to pump the board with 1/1s. I do not care about that. 1/1s are targets for all of these things. If he attacks me, he's literally giving me the fuel to kill off his minions. So hopefully he keeps them out there. Trading in would have just lost me 2 damage. Trampling Rhino, then piercing shot, hero power. Trampling Rhino again, hero power. There's not much he can do. But yeah, that's the great thing about this deck on a budget. It's honestly so strong. Especially against a deck that doesn't really have a way of, like, healing itself up. I-Beam? Okay, well, that definitely does suck for me. No way you coin hero power, right? Yeah. Trampling, hit the 2-2. Hit his face. I misplayed there. I was supposed to play this one, because this is the one he knew I got off of the Wrangler. Now he knows I have a second one in hand. Which isn't a huge deal. But it is information that I have given away in my hand. But to be fair, he already knows that I'm probably going to just want to do as much damage to face as possible. But I don't know. Probably hit 3-4 into that, 7-4 into that, other 7-6 into that. No. 3-4 into that, 7-6 into that, 7-4 into his face, and he's almost dead. Okay. I can do 4, 7 damage.
Leave my beast be!
That has to happen. But then if I hit here, if I piercing here, go face hit, that's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, and he's not dead. But he's so close, man. Let's just do this. He's almost dead. He's down to 2, not 1. I guess I counted wrong. 7, 8, 9, 10. Sorry, I don't know why I counted it as 4 damage. He had 3 HP. That's my bad. But, like, this other Trampling Rhino hits the 4-1 and wins. I mean, he can play Kurtrus, maybe. He can play Blackthorn, maybe.
Pleasure doing business.
I mean, I guess technically Kurtrus could save him. Okay, well, we won. Nice. I actually kind of like Ramming Mount. Because, like, probably a Wolpertinger will survive. And we have Bloodseeker as well, so if none of them live, we could potentially just play the Bloodseeker. Oh, boy. Play this, pass. Let's see here. What is he going to play? Probably plays a 3-2. I will Ramming Mount, kill the 3-2. Oh, he plays a 2-2. Fine with that. Coin, ramming, slap it, hit him in the face. He plays the 3-2 weapon, hits this, doesn't have a minion on the board to protect himself, and then we can either Doggy Biscuit it or Ramming Mount the other thing and just keep going face, and then we're sitting pretty. Like, now that we have decent board pressure, I think we should be able to win. Oh no, not Wind Chill. Dang, dude, you got me. I don't know what I'm gonna do anymore. Darn. I'm actually being super toxic right now. We're gonna just probably go Ram. I'm trying to think if I want to go Ram or if I want to go Bloodseeker and Wound Prey. I mean, there'll be plenty of 2 health minions to kill because of totems. Let's just get another Ram on the board and kill that off. How did your league placements go? I think I ended up going 7-3, and I ended up ending the day off going 8-4 and was like gold 3 with like 50 LP or something. Maybe it was 30. I don't fully remember. But all I know is I've been playing extremely well recently, so it's not even that big of a deal. He's gonna freeze everything. Oh? Oh?
Magic?
Oh. He does draw 2 cards, which is fine. And then we are going to pump up and just attack the heck out of his face. Warsong Wrangler, I will draw Wolpertinger. I don't need Trampling Rhino. This gets me immediate damage on the board. This gets me 4 immediate damage on the board that he has to deal with. And he's overloaded, so he can't freeze everything this turn. We are absolutely fine. But Thief Rogue's tricky. Basically, the main idea of Thief Rogue is you want to do everything in your power to try to get early tempo. So you want the Knolls and you want the 3/3 double agent. And then what you want to do is you want to then use that initial pressure to chip down your opponent and then ultimately try to finish them off with another card, which is Wicked Step or Mr. Smite with Edwin. And sometimes you'll be able to win with just your initial tempo, obviously, but that's not always going to happen. I want to go with Doggy Biscuit on you, probably just Wound Prey, and then Hero Power. I don't think I have Lethal yet, but I would rather do it like this. Shoot him, kill this so he can't hit anything, and then go face. And we should be able to kill him next turn with this Hero Power. Maybe I had Lethal. I wasn't actually looking at that because I was answering a question, but that I should have been. If I had gone Doggy Biscuit this Hero Power, no, I was still off. It didn't matter. Wind Chill, that's unfortunate. As long as he doesn't get a taunt minion off of this, we're fine. But yeah, that's the main idea of Thief Rogue. Like, that's broken down to its most basic form, because you said you don't know how to play it, you're not very good with it, you mostly played Pirate Warrior, so I was giving you a basic rundown. The deck is actually not super complicated, but it's moderately complicated because there are decent cards that you like generate. You need to know how to play quickly once you play your Edwin and when to commit to your power play. And also not like way overcommit sometimes, which is something people do. Like they'll overcommit some of their minions, get wiped one time and be a sitting duck. So as long as you don't do that stuff, you should be fine. But you can overcommit against some decks like Druid or whatever that don't have a lot of removal most of the time.